Hey guys, it's me Grace, and I'm here to talk to you all about how autism has affected my life and will continue to affect my life and many other children and adults around the world who are struggling with being diagnosed with autism. Okay, first off, I want to express to you how important it is to acknowledge the fact that a lot of kids can't express or speak out of how they're feeling. When you can't express what you're feeling and you're having anxiety or you're worrying about little things that seem bigger to you, it starts to build up and build up and build up and start getting to the point where you just want to explode. Well, those kids kind of have to explode more than once a day because they can't speak. And I can't even imagine what it'd be like to not be able to tell my mom or my boyfriend what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling, because when I worry, I automatically start figuring out how I'm going to talk to my mom about it, what I'm going to say, and then I tell her. Well, those kids, they're like, it just keeps building up because they can't tell anyone. It's like, because they can't speak. And I just find that really important that people need to understand. When kids, they wonder why they get so frustrated when autistic kids get so frustrated. You know why? It's because their anxiety, their worries, their frustration, it builds up and up and up. And then you know what happens? They lose it. You know why? Because they can't tell you what's going on. They can't be like, I'm worried about this because, no. They try to express it through anger because they can't tell you it just naturally. And another thing is when people are like, oh, that Gracie girl, she's lazy. You know why? She doesn't have a job. She isn't paying for things even though she's living with her parents. You know what? Shut up. Yes, I'm 18 and I don't have a job. You know why? Because try worrying about everything. Like, not even just how normal people are like, I worry about everything. No, you worry about everything as in, which party do I go to? Oh my god, this homework assignment is so hard. No, I worry about, what if I stop breathing? Like, I worry about that. I legit worry about that and worry about that and worry about that. And I'll also worry about things like, I will make up stories in my head. I'll be like, what if my dog got out? Oh my god, and then I see him get hit by a car. Like, those things get to me. And my mom's like, you cannot be working with all those worries and anxious thoughts in your heads, and you need to be getting your GED, focusing on that for now, one step at a time, because autistic children and adults, they need structure. Structure has been a big part of my life. Actually, it's been my life, but we just started focusing on it middle school, freshman year. Either way, it's important to have. Another thing is when people are like, well, she doesn't, I've seen her throw a fit and she's like, that girl, she's like 14, what's wrong with her? And she's in the store and she's throwing a fit. Don't just assume she's a brat. Don't just assume she is throwing a tantrum because she's spoiled and doesn't get what she wants. I mean, she could be, but don't assume, because a lot of kids who have autism just don't understand the word no. They don't understand control. They can't control how they're acting because it's just the capability of what they do and their actions is completely way far out from the people over here who are stable mentally and physically. When I was little, a lot of people would tell my mom, she is a brat, you need to spank her, she needs to be put in timeout, she is being bad. No, my mom knew. She was like, no, she has autism, and I don't think that's gonna change the fact that she has autism. So we can't just, put her in timeout and be like, boom, autism's gone. No, that doesn't work like that. having autism has made me, this sounds actually kind of funny, ironic, it's made me more intelligent by being able to understand more people. Like a lot of ordinary average people don't understand autistic children and adults, but I do. So it kind of helps me reach out to a whole nother level of people. Another struggle, like people always wonder, I hate when people are like, she's spoiled. No, because I've had hamsters, mice, rabbits, cats, dogs, fish. You get my point. I've had all of those, and people are like, she's so spoiled. No, it's when I'm the biggest animal lover you will ever meet. I legit, when I see one, I want it. Like, I will get it. But it's because my mind is set on one thing, not on my math assignments or what that girl's wearing. I'm focused on that animal because my autism makes me attached so much easier than other children and adults. I have always been attached to animals. Like, I would see a dog and it would be like on the streets and on a leash, and I'd be like, I want that dog. Of course, my parents never did that, but you get my dilemma. I have always been attached. And another thing is, a lot of people are like, well, she needs to, you know, not be worried about what she's doing, like not what she looks like or what, like, she needs to focus on school and stuff. Well, it's hard to focus on when you're constantly being bullied. That's one reason I had to leave school for good, is because I was being bullied, not only by students but by faculty members, by the principal. Like, that is ridiculous. But you know what, I'm over it. That's not the point of this video. But I'm just saying, it's hard for autistic children especially to focus when they see other people pointing and laughing or writing notes or writing on their calculators, or like, you know, those high-tech calculators. One time there was a girl sitting behind me and one of the boys behind her were watching her, and she was writing, she eats like a horse. It was my freshman year, and I lost a lot of weight, so excuse you, lady, but I still look pretty good, no offense. But my point is that, hey, she was writing, she eats like a horse, because I was eating something in class. I was hungry. It was like first period. And he told me, and I was like, seriously? What a joke. But whatever, like, it's hard to concentrate when people are doing that, especially when you can't. Like, when your mind is set on one thing, like, it's not easy. And it's not going to get easier for me or anyone like me. And another thing is, I have never met anyone who relates to me so much until I met Dakota, my boyfriend. We met my sophomore year in high school, and he's changed a lot of how I looked at things. He is a lot more affected by autism than I am. But he still manages to get through it. His anxieties, he doesn't show it that he has it as much, but I think he does. But I'm just saying, like, I express my anxiety more than he does. He kind of can keep it in and control it. I can't. That's different types of autism levels, like, and how, like, he can get over, like, seeing something and wanting it but then not caring. Typically I can't, and that's not because I'm a brat. It's just me getting attached. He's whatever, maybe next time he doesn't care, but he may, and he just keeps it in. He's better at controlling things than I am, but I guess that's good that we can work together in that way. Anyways, I'd like to point out different struggles for kids and adults who face autism, and those are some of them. Those will be mentioned in the book I'm writing, and my mom's helping me get it published, yes. So I'm gonna start sending out links to get copies ordered, and I really hope people will take it seriously, and we'll see how it goes. Anyways, it's basically just to hear the voice of autism, and that's coming from me, a girl who's grown up having autism and will continue growing with it. Anyways, those are just a few facts and a few initiative things that need to be pointed out ahead of time about kids with autism, adults with autism, and etc. Well, thanks for listening, and I know that was kind of a awkward kind of video because I wasn't very used to being recorded like that, like, I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any more questions, feel free to